the SLX is supposed to be their, budget line, but also it's like, damn, it's definitely getting smoked, in my opinion, by the other budget optics out there. Hey, what's up, guys? I just got back from the range testing out the Primary Arms SLx RS-10. This is their new, basically, RMR footprint. It's just like the next generation of whatever they've got. It's a 3 MOA sight. It's honestly nothing insane. I think Primary Arms is awesome. I know their LPVOs are pretty top tier, especially their budget options. And this is kind of a more budget option red dot. So it's like, hey, let's see what Primary Arms has in stock for us. In my opinion, it's not. I would rather take one of the Cyelee sights or like an OSight over this. Honestly, at this price point, this is a $200 sight, 3 MOA. Basically a 407C, 507C kind of competitor there. So this is the box that it comes in. I'll do a quick unboxing here and kind of show you the optic. So it comes with a bunch of crap and whatever. The optic's already on one of my other pistols. I'll show that in a second. But it comes with a little, cover if you want to mess around with that. And it has a Picatinny, and then it comes with I think this is like an MOS plate. I have no idea what plate this is for. And then this is, whatever, the Allen wrenches and some screws and all that good stuff. So yeah, nothing insane in the box, but, kind of the bare minimum essentials there. Okay, so no one cares about the box except those sickos that want it. Yeah, so I like this optic. But in my opinion, I think there's better options out there, and I'll kind of go through that. I think what this has going for it over kind of the other budget options is dot brightness. So comparing this to the Cyelee Chameleon over here. That was a snap count. I was like, hang on. That is this optic, and Cyelee, this is an 8 MOA dot versus this being a 3 MOA. And then I got one more to kind of compare here, and that is the OSight X, I think. OSight X. And honestly, I think if I were to quickly rank these, I think Cyelee Chameleon, OSight X, and then the RS-10R, I think is what it's called. And I'll show you just a few quick tests for the reason I'm getting to that. And the main one is astigmatism and then dot or lens clarity. So if we just take one of these lovely magazines, or both of them, sure, whatever. Let's do this one at a time. You'll see what I'm talking about with how much these distort. Okay, actually, yeah, I just now noticed that because I literally just got the sight. I kept losing the dot, and it looks like it's because that kind of at the top of the optic, it's like, it just disappears, I mean, that's the top of the window and it's gone. So it has a pretty big window, but if the dot is like fading, it's weird how it like fades in and out. So yeah, not super crazy about it. Let's see if I can trace it along the edges. This is the most difficult thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so the sides are good. There we go. Sides are good, and then the bottom's fine. How do you do this? Like that. Cool. Okay, there we go. So see how the magazine image warps? Like you can see it's definitely not lined up right. And you can still see the yeah, that's good. There we go. So I'm going to try to do these side by side, and you can see which one has the most distortion. But this one is a decent amount of distortion. Brightness is pretty good though. I do think this one is the brightest. And then looking at the Cyelee. Okay, I don't remember how to disassemble this. Hang on, let me think. Oh wait, you gotta line up the things. Yes. I was like, okay. So yeah, looking at the Cyelee, dots there, and we can trace it. It goes all the way to the top. You can still clearly see it all along the edge. Yeah, exactly. So very well done there. And then, I mean, I think the Cyelee, the Chameleon distorts a little bit less, but the bezels on this are also thinner bezels. This has, the Cyelee has thinner bezels and a larger window overall and a larger usable window. So yeah, this does have a large window. This does have a large window, but you know, not even all of it's usable. All right, last one, the OSight here. There we go. Cool. Okay, cool. OSight. Yeah, so the OSight, definitely the biggest window, but also has, yeah, very big window and usable window. There's the dot, and then we can see the distortion on it. Honestly, okay, so maybe all of them are similar on distortion. Yeah, it seems like maybe the OSight actually is pretty low distortion as well. Yeah, so OSight has a great big window. Cyelee Chameleon has a slightly less big window, but very thin bezels. This is impossible to stand up because of how the CZ75 is. And then the primary arms, yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of not a huge fan of the sight at all. Like this one is not, I mean, just it has that dead zone at the top. I mean, like, and that's, you know, I don't know if you know how guns recoil. They go up. In my opinion, this one starbursts pretty bad. It's only 3 MOA. I have a really bad astigmatism, so that's important to me. The starbursting. So this starbursts the worst, and then the OSight, and then the Cyelee. And the reason for that is these two are both these are both 3 MOA, and then the Cyelee is an 8 MOA. And Cyeelee's whatever brand on this thing is called the, what is it? I'll do a full video on the Cyelee Chameleon as well, because I really do like this sight. It doesn't get as bright as I would like it to, but it is great. Whatever, they call it like STIG RS or something. I think that's what SRS stands for, is like STIG RS. I don't know what red astigmatism red dot sight. I don't know, 8 MOA. But point is, it's a larger red dot for astigmatism, and it definitely helps a ton because the dot is not as bright as the primary arms, but it is literally 3 times the size, so it kind of makes up for it. And yeah, I like that way more. And I don't know, guys. Yeah, I just know that this is the new hotness out here is the whatever RS-10, and I'm not all about it, if I'm going to be completely honest. It's kind of crappy. So yeah. Let me know what y'all think, if y'all have a different experience with it. But yeah. Also, if y'all have not, you know, subscribe to the channel. I've got videos coming out on all of these, actually. This is a Cajun Gunworks CZ SP10 SP01. And then this is a Duria DS9 Island comped upper for a Glock 19. And then this is, you know, the lovely CZ-P10 comp, or ported, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for checking it out, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe y'all have had better experience with the primary arms sights. This is actually my first primary arms red dot, so might be my last one, because I know SLX is supposed to be there. The SLX is supposed to be their, you know, budget line, but also it's like, damn. So yeah, it's definitely getting smoked, in my opinion, by the other budget optics out there.